determining a sample space and outcomes for a simple event. So in this one, we're still talking about probability. A number cube with faces labeled from 1 to 6 will be rolled once. The number rolled will be recorded as the outcome. Give the sample space describing all possible outcomes, then give all the outcomes for the event of rolling an even number. If there's more than one element in the set, separate with commas. Okay, so this sounds a little bit more complicated than it needs to, because that all sounded a little bit much. But in the first space, what we're going to record is all the possible outcomes. So if I'm thinking of all the ways that I can roll this dice, it can land on 1, it can land on 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So it can land on all of these numbers. So that's what we would literally put into here, separated by commas, because that is our sample space. That's everything that can possibly happen. And then the event of rolling an even number, what we put in here is just all the numbers that are even. So 2, 4, and 6. And we separate those with commas. And then we put those into this box. And that's it. So I know it sounded very complicated at first, but it's really just about separating out the pieces of a probability problem or a simple event. So sample space is all the possible outcomes, and the event, whatever it is it wants to happen, that's what we're going to record in the second one, unless it changes up the question on the next one, which it might. We'll see. So a bag has 6 balls labeled A, B, C, D, E, and F. One ball will randomly be picked, and its letter will be recorded as the outcome. Give a sample space describing all the possible outcomes. So first, go ahead and do that. So we can choose A, B, C, D, E, or F. And if I click on this little box here, the toolkit, it automatically puts the commas in. If you don't, you have to click a comma, and then it'll give you a box. I don't think this is going to matter if you did it in a lowercase. I'm pretty sure it'll still give them to you if you don't put them in uppercase. So these are all my possible outcomes. Then it says give all of the outcomes for the event of choosing the letter D. Well, there's only one possible way I can choose D, is if I actually choose the ball that has a D on it. So that is it. Perfect. Next one. Okay, a number cube with faces labeled 1 through 6 will be rolled once. The number rolled will be recorded as the outcome. Give the sample, give the sample space describing all possible outcomes. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is one we did on the example. So we just have to put our numbers in here. Oops, I don't want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I did one too many. So this is my sample space, 1 through 6. These are all the possible ways that the number cube can land. And give all of the outcomes for an event of rolling a number from 3 to 6. So 3, 4, 5, or 6. Those are all my possible ways of getting that event to happen, of rolling a number from 3 to 6. I'm just going to list the numbers that are between 3 and 6. Check. All right, next one. So the sample space here, a bag has 7 balls labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G. One will be randomly picked, and its letter will be recorded as the outcome. Give the sample space describing all possible outcomes. So again, we're just going to label these A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So here are all our possible outcomes. If we pick one at a time, we could pick each one of these. And then the event is then give all of the outcomes for the event of choosing a vowel. So in this case, we do need to know what a vowel is. So A, E, I, O, U. So A or E. Those are our only 2 vowels in here. So I'm going to type down here, A, comma, E. Check. And we finished another one. Yay.